I did the best I could to honestly tell y'all what I had.
No, I think you described it properly. I didn't actually realize it was still in a field. That's okay. No. You told us that. I thought you were kidding. So we were in the middle of nowhere again, and we actually stayed in. This is Farmsville, right?
Farmville.
So we're in Farmville because the city we're going to doesn't even have a hotel.
No.
Like, did you look at it on the map?
I was pulling that up. I was sending you the other address to the other address that we got.
Yeah, we got 2 addresses. I'm a little confused.
Yeah, and it says that it's a GPS mile off. So we literally have to watch our mile markers.
So we're going to go in the middle of nowhere to rescue a 67 GT Mustang Fastback.
All-wheel drive, right?
It's supposed to be.
Okay. Because it's been raining like a week solid.
We'll pull it with this, and we won't even risk getting this stuck.
No, this is going to get stuck.
We'll leave this on the road, and we'll see what this Equinox can do. You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay, let's go. Good morning.
How are you?
Outstanding. How are you? You Tony?
I'm Tony.
Hi, Tony. Dennis Collins.
Good to meet you, sir.
You too, sir.
Just leave the healer alone and we'll go right.
We'll leave the healer alone. Well, Sean P, did we find it?
Yeah, it's right there in the weeds.
Tony, how did he get out there?
It's been since about 08.
2008, it's been sitting outside.
I took it apart in 94. And we moved down here in 06 and I brought it down here in 08.
Okay.
The passenger's door will open. The driver's door will not. Yeah, I cannot get it unlocked. Who does that surprise, right?
Situation normal.
So, who ordered this car new?
Dad did.
Your dad did, okay.
Yep, Dad ordered it new. It was delivered in the middle of April '67, and then they adopted me in late June. So
Well, that was a big year for them.
that was a big year for them.
Very cool.
It's got 86,000 original miles on it. Never turned over.
And it's been in Virginia its whole life, right?
Oh yeah.
So you say the driver's door will open?
No, it
Won't.
won't.
The driver
Won't.
won't. And I got a saw. We can cut that other tree down.
Uh-oh.
And I do have the keys and the trunk unlocked because it's open now.
Hey, watch out, Zach. There's some poison ivy up in here.
Yeah, buddy.
Great.
It's everywhere.
What are we looking out for?
Poison ivy.
Uh-oh.
It's everywhere.
It's everywhere.
Is it really?
Yes.
Yeah.
So what do you know about it? Obviously it's a GT, and you told
It's one of 309.
us it was an S code.
Yep.
Yeah,
There's a red one.
what's really unusual about this car is it's got the style steel wheels.
Yep.
Most of the GTs had the GT wheels. Huh. That's really cool. Acapulco blue.
I think you like saying that.
Acapulco blue.
But it's the wrong color.
Yeah, it's been color changed, obviously.
That is an Amber Flint Glamour color that's on it. I painted it in 1985.
But the original color was Acapulco blue with blue vinyl interior.
Yep.
One of the big reasons we're here, Sean P, is it's an S code.
Is it really?
Yeah, and a 4-speed.
Where's the rest of the parts?
Yeah, I don't know.
Under that tarp.
And this is why our flight doesn't leave for another 8 hours. Okay.
Well, so I don't know.
You guys scared me now. You said there's poison ivy everywhere, and I don't want to walk in there.
It's everywhere. What are you talking? You can't see it?
No.
Oh my God. Well, touch it. You'll find it real quick.
It doesn't bother me, so I can help
Well,
wander
you
in.
live out here. You're immune to it right now.
Well, then, if you'll help us put a tow strap on the back of that. So I haven't looked at the car very well yet, but I need to get up there and look under the hood.
Well, I would
Now
not
be
crawl
careful
up in
with
there.
those, be careful with those hood hinges. They are very stiff. I got it up enough to get you a picture of the apron numbers, but the
Zach,
hinges
I
are
feel
very
bad
stiff.
for you, brother.
Yeah, you're in shorts. You definitely don't want to be up here. There you go.
Awesome. It's a double stamped S code.
Yep.
Check this out, Sean P. So 390 car. You can see the big block shock towers are in it.
And it has the ancient torch marks so they can grease the upper control arm.
It's pretty common. You just couldn't get in there.
It is pretty common.
You think it's the original transmission?
Oh, I know it's original transmission.
You know it is. All right, I like that.
And I can tell you that it does not have the original center section in it.
In the
It
rear.
was replaced in 1969 under warranty. It should have a limited slip in it, 325 gear,
Right.
and it has a 325 Equilock in it. 5-finger clutch disc instead of 3.
So it's got a real posse in it now.
Dad busted it and they replaced it under warranty and they put the Equilock in it because I busted it in high school, and when I went to get parts, they went, oh, that's not the right parts.
So this had a 325 limited slip from the factory. Now it's got a 325 posi.
Yep.
Okay. I like that.
Yep. 325 Equilock is what they called it. I guess it's the one off of a Detroit locker.
That's cool.
Well, we're gonna have to cut this tree down because you don't want to roll that
We don't
way.
want to go that way.
At least it's going the right direction. We just gotta cut this tree down, that tree down.
And these,
Do we have a chainsaw?
I do. I got one on the pickup.
Where's James when you need him?
Believe it or not, I
with his
almost
little
planned
saw.
for this.
I don't think I've ever seen a GT with those wheels. That's incredible.
With the style steel wheels
Yeah,
in '67,
it's unusual.
because you know the '68 had the GT wheel with the center cap.
Yeah, it's very unusual for either to have style steel wheels.
Oh yeah.
Very unusual. Neat car. Acapulco blue. Numbers are there. So how much in the motor do you have?
I have the original heads, intake, air cleaner, valve covers, one exhaust manifold because one was broke and I actually had a set of headers on it.
Okay.
The original carburetor got stolen off of it at GE in Salem when Dad was at work.
Okay.
So I don't have a carburetor for
So
it.
he stole the carburetor while he was at work.
There were
Wow.
2 of these cars that came to Harvest Ford.
Okay.
Identical cars. The other one had black interior. Only difference. That car got stolen and parts got stolen off of this one.
Oh man. So, it was a
So
hot ticket.
that's how that happened, because this is a 1 of 2 car. What else is very unusual about this car is it's got a deluxe steering wheel and a deluxe console in it, but it doesn't have the complete deluxe interior.
It did. It had the deluxe package on it, put it that way. It had the stainless trim, door panels, and all that.
We got to get this out to look at a little bit better. But I would imagine you're not going to let me get it out of there unless I pay you for it, right? This is one expensive field find, sir. I don't normally beat people up on the price, and I'm not going to start now, but I'll take it for what we discussed. How's that?
I certainly appreciate that.
And you see that when I'm paying for this, you're going to be might be a head scratcher.
Yeah, you might think you might think twice about what he did. The regular Marty report says 1 of 309.
Yeah, but
As you move on down the line, I think you.
so you have Marty report for this car?
Yeah, I got the second level. I didn't go all the way to the other part.
Well, I went all the way. There's two of these cars, and what you just told me makes sense. That dealer is the guy that ordered these 2.
They to my understanding, they came in pretty close to the same time.
That's really cool. Because when I was looking at how this car was ordered, I'm like, that's very unusual. But I like it. I like the way it was ordered. Blue, deluxe wheel, console, style steel wheels, 390, 4-speed, 325. So, I mean, that car would be brutally fast on the highway.
Power brake, non-power steering.
Somebody wanted to go really fast.
And
like top speed fast.
Once we move it out, you'll understand that it was punished because the centers of the back tires are gone and the side and the outer edges on the front tires. I used to run the mountains with it all the time. We would play in the mountains at night.
Oh, skirt left and skirt right.
So we all running moonshine in that thing?
No.
No.
I stayed away from that with that one.
They were just hauling the A word.
That one, that one has no trunk floor in it for that reason.
So somebody was doing it.
I found that one in Rocky Mount, Virginia, which is the moonshine capital of the world in Franklin County.
Okay.
And that car is an original paint car.
Wow. Can we see the parts real quick?
Yep.
And then we'll figure out how to get it out. If
I
the Jeep didn't, I thought the Jeep
was-
was going to run and drive, but it doesn't.
Situation normal.
I imagine Tony's truck's four-wheel drive though.
My truck's four-wheel drive. And I got a
Okay.
tractor inside the door. If we need it.
Ah, that's incredible. I mean, if I came over this hill and saw that fastback sitting there, I think I'd almost have a wreck.
There, you wouldn't believe, but I was on the road for years, and they used to worry my wife to death with sitting at our other place.
Difficult factor. 8. Solid 8. What do you got?
Here are the parts in the horse trailer.
We're in 3 different locations.
So what is this block?
That is a 66 Mercury 410 block.
Okay.
And I had lost, the original block got busted, it dropped a valve.
Okay.
I didn't get everything with that block because my intentions were to build a 445 stroker and put in it.
Okay.
And I finally made my mind up that I just wasn't going to put the car together.
Well, you accomplished that, sir.
I accomplished that. I did a very good job of not doing that. didn't I?
Okay. Let's have deluxe door panels. Original air cleaner. The important parts for the back seat.
There's buckets of bolts and screws. You should have 98% of this car to put together.
Okay. That'd be fantastic.
But I figure it deserves to be in a high-end collection somewhere.
Agreed. It's not gonna be a Resto Mod. It's not gonna be an Eleanor. It's not gonna be a Shelby. It's gonna go back exactly like it was when we left the factory. And the cool thing is most of these 67 motors, 390 motors, didn't have numbers on them.
Yeah, no, I don't
So
know.
as long as it's the right date coded, we can put the car back together correctly. It's right intake. Like you said, I mean, you know the car. It's great having these parts. All right. I'm not as scared as I was 5 minutes ago.
I did the best I could to honestly tell y'all what I had.
No, I think you described it properly. I didn't actually realize it was still in a field. That's okay.
No.
You told us that. I thought you were kidding.
Oh no.
That was a great part. So we're gonna pull this trailer to our trailer and unload this stuff.
Yeah, we'll do that once we get.
Okay.
I guess you want to put the car in first and then put the parts in?
Probably.
Okay.
We'll ask Sean. He has his opinions. Right, Zach?
Always.
Always. Parts are in great shape. They've definitely been inside. That's a huge plus. Great car. Incredibly rare. I will show you guys the statistical analysis report from Marty, which thank you, Kevin Marty, for that, because it does take quite some time to get those. He usually rushes to me pretty quick. This car is very expensive, and I needed to know how rare it was. It is extremely rare. Mustang pedal car.
Original radio in the box.
Awesome. There's the overhead console.
Can you tell it's smoking?
It looks like he's smoking cigars. Very good. You actually had to check a separate box to get the overhead console and the deluxe steering wheel. Original radio, that's great.
Yep. Never took them out of the box.
That is really, and the white, that's a rare color.
And that was what was in it from the factory.
That's why what's in it.
That's why we ordered these.
So these are white, set of factory floor mats that they bought in 1985. Those are incredibly difficult to find. As a matter of fact, the last time I had a set of white floor mats was in a 64.5K code. convertible. Thank you for that. That's huge. That's awesome.
Here's
getting
the
better.
documents that I told you we had.
Okay.
That's the Ford financing.
Wow. All right.
And there's the bottom of it where Dad and Mom signed it.
Okay.
There's your VIN.
These are day one documents.
This is the original title
Okay.
that
Wow.
is non-negotiable because I put it in my name.
I love that you kept it though.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of people don't know that you can actually go and request to keep a title as a historical document. So if you guys got a one-owner car, don't turn that title in.
Yeah, don't get rid of it.
Request to keep it, and they'll stamp it non-negotiable. And sometimes they'll run perforated holes in them. But this is huge that you kept that.
Yep, so you got that. That's in 83-ish when I started doing body work on it.
Okay.
This quarter is brazed and leaded in.
Okay.
I don't know when it happened, years and years ago, or what the deal was. But when I was stripping the car to paint it, we found the lead and the brass in it.
Okay.
That's
Grab
more-
this Mustang instead.
It'd be easier to load.
It would be easier to load, but it might even be a little cheaper. But all right, so
Original title, Sean.
Really?
Yeah.
Yep. All right, here's where I cut the back of that quarter out on the driver's side,
Okay.
and you can see where the mud's popping off of it, where the seam was. So you'll have to touch that up.
Okay.
That's it painted.
Cool color, but we're gonna go back to original. I like the red line tire too. It's kind of neat. What did it have on it originally? Do you remember?
White walls.
White walls. Okay.
The earliest pictures that I could find of it, and I've lost some of the pictures in moves. I can't locate them.
Okay.
If I get them, I will scan them to you.
It's getting better.
All right.
All right, Sean P, you missed this, but original lean to Ford
Ford Motor.
delivery contract and the actual original title. Outstanding. Paperwork is huge on a car like that. So, what else here goes with that?
Nothing. You got it.
Okay.
That's 360 truck engine parts.
How much is that?
Make me an offer on it.
$100?
Yours.
All right.
I can load that real quick. Well, steering doesn't work.
I told myself last week I wasn't going to buy things like this anymore because we just sold a bunch of it. And I think every single item I had I even paid for. But I'm pretty sure that this is going to work. I think that's container art.
Container on?
Yeah, I think we need to keep that. That's cool. What do you think, Sean P?
I think you're buying it. It's
Already
yours.
bought it.
It's yours.
All right, well, let's load that Mustang. It's a lot easier than that one.
I think we have enough container art.
You think?
Container art.
Well, we've been using Porsches as container art lately.
Oh, up there.
We put that on top of one of the Porsches. We got an assembly line going here, Zach. Stuff's all in great shape. It's been inside, hasn't been rained on.
Got my Michael Jackson on. Hee hee.
Look at the air cleaner, Zach. It's got all the original decals on it.
I don't know why that did that. I don't know whether
That's just
the
nuts.
sun hit it or I didn't. Yeah, or the sun hit it where it was in my storage building.
So that's the original color right there?
Yep. The two-tone blue interior. This is gonna be a beautiful car. Acapulco blue.
You do like saying that, huh?
I like Acapulco. It's like a Baba Ganoush.
Baba Ganoush.
Here's your seat cover.
Yeah, that's awesome. It is deluxe interior.
I think there's a blanket.
I don't know why
See,
I don't know
get a
why there's a
blanket.
special checkbox for the deluxe steering wheel, but there is.
Let me get a blanket and start laying stuff down.
I don't know which way you want to grab that.
So now you can see the two colors of the interior. It's
Oh, so
deluxe.
it's
We got
dark
those.
blue and light blue.
Yep. It's heavy.
That's what.
Not for you, but it is for me. Okay,
Come on, muscles.
See?
That's hard to see, Clay.
Some, this you don't often see because the seat's got to be out. There's the build tag for the seat. Can we just throw this up there, Sean, or?
Before I start going quick right.
The reason he's up there is because he says he's faster than I am.
No, not that. I need to use the winch to get the car up, so I don't want to put myself in the corner.
You don't want to get in the pickle? Very cool.
Those are the originals. I didn't never put them back on.
That's not off the boat though.
No, it's not. Okay.
And the correct mounts.
Like engine mounts?
Those are to that car.
Style steel wheel center caps. Intake.
Oh, I don't know if I can do that. You want me to get that or get a part of it?
That might be a sack deal. Where'd you go, Sean? Just as soon as I got the heaviest part.
That's what I did.
Really?
There you go.
Got my britches dirty, Sean. I don't know if I'm brave enough to try to walk up that.
Probably not.
Don't it slippery?
And you can see right here that
It's walking itself backwards. Sean waits till he pick up something really heavy and then he dilly-dallies around in there. He get you a dilly bar from Dairy Queen. It's heavy, isn't it? I told you.
Well, it's the hinge.
Okay.
y'all don't do this redneck stuff very often, do you?
Actually, we do. We're just not very good at it.
Oh, okay.
We do a lot of redneck stuff. We just do it the wrong way.
You don't do it redneck enough.
Correct. Now, we might have to redneck that, though. We're open to suggestions.
I believe I would almost take that in the back door.
I think that's a good idea. All right, Sean P. That went really well. So we pulled the trailer over here and loaded all this in there. It's a good thing that Sean and Zach are strong.
Yeah, you totally missed that part to get your coffee.
Did you see I walked off to get my coffee?
Perfect timing. Impeccable timing.
Now all we got to do is get the car out of the field and in the trailer.
It sounds like a you problem. I made a load.
How's that my problem? I'll help.
It's your Acapulco blue car.
It is that. I'm pretty happy with that. And that's the other Mustang right there.
Well, that one's already loaded. It just doesn't even know it.
Put that back in the scramble.
I might actually put that on the bed of the truck.
Agreed, you should. All right, I think we're, this is either going to go really smooth or not smooth. And historically, when Sean and I do something together, it doesn't go real smooth.
Especially on a Wednesday. It's hump day.
That is Wednesday.
Hump day.
But he's happy today, which is really good.
Some Weisenheimer put my clock on Central Time.
In your hotel?
Yeah. So I got up an hour earlier than what I was anticipating.
Way to go, Weisenheimer.
Weisenheimers. All right, well.
And that's all I got to say about that. Let's go get the car.
Huh.
Uh-oh. She's stuck.
She probably buried herself.
I honestly did not know it was in the field like this. Yeah. Rockers are good. Fender looks good. And yes, we paid for this car before we pulled it out of there. It was on that block. That was a problem.
Well, there's more problems than just that block down there.
Where'd the PB blaster go?
Right down the back.
We're going to kick the BB blaster off in the...
I think it fell in the weeds. Sean's grab it.
Huh.
Oh, there was a block under it.
I don't anymore.
Don't see it. Probably under the car.
Oh, did I lay it up on the truck?
It was on the trunk.
Oh, found it?
Yep. Well, where are your nifty gloves now? Because, you know, that's got the oil. It's all about the oil.
See the stars on there, Sean P?
What does that mean? I don't get it.
They're bougie.
Oh, Okay, the more stars, the more bouge.
Yeah.
Go side to side. Yeah, there you go. Go ahead and show it. That's right. You got to get the twin then.
So the front's locked up.
Which one? This one?
I didn't see the other side. That one's definitely.
We have an air tank, Sean?
Yeah.
Let's see if the air. Might as well try and see if it'll air up. You never know.
The one
Sometimes they
over
will.
there I know won't. It failed the last time I moved it.
So as Tony said, he drove this car hard. Look at the center of those rear tires. They're slick.
Look at the outer edge of the front one.
Man, you drove it hard. Outer of the fronts are wore off and the center of the back. It's a GT 390 Esco 4-speed with a 325. This car would be crazy fast on the highway.
On the tank, I got a compressor. And I've got the truck, which has a compressor. So it's a go fish.
Yeah, I don't have a tank here.
This is a stud Mustang. One level below a Shelby.
That one's locked up.
Let's see if it'll steer.
The steer will turn it. I'm turning it with my mind. Got flat.
I think we're gonna need new tires.
That one broke free.
Maybe BF Goodrich will send us some. I don't know. Do something. Somebody do something. Anybody. I'm having fun.
I'm glad you are, Dennis.
My stress level's at about a 0 right now. Sean's got it handled. I just need one more coffee. Working perfectly, Sean. Yes, I need somebody to steer. You need some help, Sean?
Yeah, I need to steer.
My what?
Steer.
Oh. Okay. Go ahead. Even a pedal car can be difficult. It's in.
Okay.
1965 Mustang pedal car, all steel.
Convertible, resale red.
That's when kids were tough. All steel. Throw your kid in an all steel pedal car, no helmet, no nothing. No shoes, shorts, no problem. So Tony had the actual Marty report, which you can get at martyauto.com. So thank you to Kevin Marty for that. Here was my not secret weapon. I was going to buy the car anyways, but this definitely pushed me over the hill. It was really cool when you told me that there was 2 of these, and there it is right there. There were 2.
Yep.
So there were 2 of these cars ordered exactly like that as far as those options. So where this car breaks down and gets rare was there was only 632 in Acapulco Blue. In 57 had this interior blue vinyl luxury bucket seats, which are basically the same as deluxe. But they're 2-tone.
Yep.
Very cool. Only 50 of those cars were GTs. Very cool. 26 with the 325 limited slip, which you knew what it had in it. And now it's got a real 325 posi. That's where it really got me, with 7 with style steel wheels.
So, okay, so there's only 7 of them come with that wheel.
Yes. Very, very, very rare. 3 had the deluxe steering wheel, which since it had luxury interior instead of deluxe interior, they had to just check the box for that steering wheel. And then they also had to check the box, since it wasn't full deluxe interior, which it appears to have all that. But anyway, to get the console.
Get the upper and lower console. So that one's got the overhead as well.
Yes, sir. 394 speed, 325. What was the top speed in that car? It had to just be brutal.
That car actually would change lanes between 105 and 110. It was not stable. Because I guess because it was nose heavy, the back end would start wandering.
But it had a lot left in it, didn't it?
Oh yeah, it wasn't there yet.
Yeah.
So is that all Mustang DNA, that the rear end just comes off from underneath them?
Yes.
And they're like going into crowd?
Well, you got to remember, you put the 390 in the front of it.
It's heavy.
You've screwed the weight balance up.
So
I mean,
what's wrong with these kids today?
Well, what you should do is, if you were running shine like that other car over there, you just put a bigger gas tank in the back and get a little bit more weight in the back. You can run at 120 or 130 miles an hour.
it's got coilovers under it.
There you go. All right, so there you go.
But yeah,
My secret weapon. Great car. Let's get in the trailer, Sean. Okay, hang on. Weight's on. It's in the trailer. That fell in the nothing's easy category. Again, when Sean and I do something together, it doesn't go very smooth. If Tony wasn't here, it wouldn't be in the trailer. Right, Sean?
Oh, we would already be done.
Well, you were just pushing the button.
I know.
Wait till you see when I cause in the front of this thing. There's a little problem in the front. It's about to fall off the race ramps.
Oh, boy.
I'm getting hungry. Let's go see what we're going to eat. All right, Tony, you were actually the most helpful person in 309 episodes getting that car in. I'm pretty sure that Sean and I wouldn't have got it in there without you.
well, that's part of it.
And
Part
again,
of
thank you for being such a good caretaker of that car.
it. Glad to do it. Glad to see you get it.
Saving the history, the story, the parts, everything.
And I will send you. I'll scan them pictures and send them to you.
Cool.
So
Last
you'll
question.
Yep.
I ask a lot of questions.
You got some questions now.
Okay. Favorite place to eat?
Drugstore Grill, Brookneal, Virginia.
That sounds cool. Drugstore Grill.
Drugstore
All right, we're on our
Grill.
way. Meet us there if you want to. If not, pleasure to meet you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
All right, have a great day.
Y'all have a safe trip.
Drugstore Grill. How cool is this, Sean P?
We're in the middle of nowhere.
For the 300th time.
Do you hear that?
Oh, yeah, it echoes. Hello.
Hello.
Let's go to Drugstore Grill. Tony Whitley, who we just got the Mustang Fastback from, this is the restaurant that he recommended, which, as everybody knows, that's where we go. We're at the drugstore, right?
Drugstore Grill.
So, and you're the owner.
Yep. Art Purcell.
Hi, Dennis Collins. Nice to meet you. Thanks for having us.
No problem.
All right, quick history on the place.
So originally the drugstore for the town. This was originally post office, cafe, and then a jewelry store for the town. And then that side was originally a bank, and it became a beer joint cafe in 1941. So we have all 3 units connected.
So why is this town here?
It used to be tobacco
Okay.
warehouses and sales. So back in the day, there was multiple warehouses here, and the good stories are shoulder to shoulder walking traffic out on the streets during an auction day.
Wow.
So
So is that what some of those crazy bars we saw were? Were they tobacco bars?
Yep.
There you go. Just answered the question.
Exactly.
Okay.
So
now it's just a quiet town?
very quiet town. We've got a couple decent businesses around, but we need some more manufacturing businesses to come back and hopefully build some life back in the town.
Well, we're here for some good food. You're the owner, so what should we get?
How hungry are you?
Really hungry.
Big Rick.
Big what?
Big Rick.
Big Rick burger, 2 patties, 2 slices of Swiss, 2 slices of cheddar, 4 pieces of bacon, grilled onions, jalapeno peppers, lettuce, tomato, Southwest pepper sauce. Boom.
That'll be a big Dennis after that.
I'm in. Can I get it medium rare?
Yep.
All right. Well, let's do one of every starter.
Okay.
And I definitely want the Big Rick, medium rare, everything on it,
Okay.
but no bread.
No bread.
No bread.
All right.
I'll just knife and fork.
Save room for me.
Yep.
Got it.
All right. Sean,
I don't know what I want now, Dennis. You screwed it all up.
you don't want the Big Rick?
Give me the smoke or platter. You know what that is? I don't have my cheese on.
Smoke platter?
Yeah.
You want pork or brisket?
Both.
Both? Okay.
Got to meet the owner, that's always neat. All right, so they're rolling in the appetizers. What do we have here, Mamie?
Looks like fried pickles.
Yes, we've got our fried pickles with the spicy ranch, and we've also got our bacon and cheese fries.
Okay, good start. Bacon and cheese fries, fried pickles, spicy ranch.
It's already dipped in ranch, so.
That's all right. Pass me the ketchup, Sean P. Ketchup and ranch mixed together is like magic. Ketchup's right there. Thank you, sir. Where should I put it? About right there.
Right where the ranch is.
I know. Didn't the White Castle fries only come in one size?
Not anymore.
Really?
No.
They changed it?
Yep.
How many sizes do they have?
Like 3, small, medium, and large.
No way. Why would they do that?
They have corn dogs and chicken sandwiches and weird stuff now too.
Here we go.
All right, gentlemen, for our next round, we've got our fried green tomatoes here, as well as our loaded nachos.
So the fried green tomatoes, according to the menu, pimento cheese, crumbled bacon, and ranch dressing. Wow. There's your nachos, Sean P.
Nachos!
This might be the fanciest fried green tomatoes I've seen on our travels of late. Got homemade pimento cheese on top. Whoa.
Onion
There's
rings?
the
Right, and
platter.
our last appetizer here, we've got our loaded onion rings for you. All
What the heck?
right,
So y'all deep fried them, loaded them, and then put them in the oven.
that's right.
Wow.
We
We'll
need
have your envelopes out
plates.
shortly.
Plates.
Yes, let me get you some more plates.
That is awesome. Fried green tomato with bacon and pimento cheese.
I'm gonna make a mess. There you go. This is like an onion ring sandwich. It literally is. Everything's in there.
You definitely wouldn't expect this here, huh? Fantastic food. That has got to be the most loaded onion ring I've ever seen in my entire life. Look at that thing, Sean P.
Look at that.
Wow. And the entrees are already here. You guys are fast. Look at that burger. Outstanding, sir. So this onion ring, which I read out the ingredients before, pulled pork, cheese, barbecue sauce. Is it cool?
It's really good. It's a sandwich.
Cool, we're good.
You don't even get the onion ring, really. There's so much going on.
really hot, okay?
Appreciate it. Thank you, sir.
All right, you guys good?
Yes, sir. Great, thank you.
Holler if you need anything, okay?
Thank you, sir.
The onion ring rocks. Fried green tomato is fantastic. Pimento cheese is fresh. And that's a proper burger. How about Best Buy? You ready?
See if it's medium rare.
You put yours together, I'll put mine together. We got Swiss cheese, we got American cheese, we got jalapenos, all the condiments on top of it. Let's see what we got here. Put that bite together.
It's not mid-rare, but it'll do.
Well, I would highly recommend the drugstore if you're ever in middle of nowhere, Virginia. Literally, it's Red House, or Zach will put something up there on the map as to where we are. Right, Zach?
Right now.
Right now. Look at the onion ring. Got to get a little ranch, a little ketchup. Here we go. Best Buy number 2. My favorite, fried green tomatoes. You got to get them. All right, Zach, your turn. So this looks like we've been the most difficult one to make.
It is, that's why it came out last.
Okay. So again, award-winning pulled pork, mac and cheese, wrapped and deep fried, topped with barbecue sauce and served with cheese sauce. You in, Sean P?
All right, man. Looks exciting.
Wow. I mean, this is a compliment and not a detriment, but it is amazing to see this kind of food here. It's awesome.
Wait till you see the rest of the building.
Wow. You're gonna love that, Zach.
I changed mine to the egg rolls.
Really? They're good. Watch this, Sean. This dinner's on the camera. So we got DSG mac and cheese.
Yep.
This is not your mama's mac and cheese, our famous mac and cheese. The reason why I grabbed the camera is because Zach normally just picks his food and doesn't eat very much.
I ate most of it.
You ate, no, I was saying you ate a lot. It must have been good.
I mean, you don't really get all the whole ambiance of it because I ate most of it, but it was really good.
For a long time, you and Alex were rating mac and cheese.
So on
We
the
were
fat
rating.
scale,
What did that get? Must be good, 'cause you ate a lot of it.
Could use a little more cheese. It's real buttery, but I'll give it a 7. Give it a solid 7. It's good. It was good.
I think that's a good rating. 7 or above works, right?
Killing it.
I gave the fried green tomatoes a perfect 10
Wow.
because the pimento cheese was fresh, bacon crumbles, ranch dressing drizzled on them, outstanding. What was your favorite, Sean P?
the egg roll.
The egg roll was crazy good. Right there. Again, it's me on the camera, not very steady, but the point was, Zach almost ate his mac and cheese. Way to go, Zach.
I hate being on this side of the camera. It sucks.
I don't know why. Are you nervous?
I like the other side better.
Okay. DSG, Drugstore Grill.
All right, so this is what we call work, W-E-R-K. Always wanted a bar named Work just so that guys could lie and tell their wives they're still at work or they got to go to work. They come in here and drink $2 beers and tell the same stories and lies that they've been telling for 50-some years.
So I'm going to work or I'm still at work.
Right,
Ours
and they'll
was-
answer the phone that way too. Oh, I'm at work. And we just laugh about it. But
I'm at the office was my bar.
That is clever.
The office.
I've
Yeah,
never
it's
heard
good.
that. Okay.
Well, yeah, we've got some guys that have been coming here for 50, 60 years. It's been a bar since 1941. We bought it from the previous owner who's had it since the 70s. And we tried to keep it as original as we could. Just pretty much everything you see on the walls came from in here, and lots of history from the town.
It's pretty quiet in here.
We're this one's open at night. The guys play cards and dice, and then they come in here afterwards and drink and lie about all the stuff they want.
$2 PBRs, can't go wrong with that.
No.
Yep, 10-cent Dr. Peppers.
I thought he was gonna give us a nickel tour.
It's the dime tour. They even got peanuts.
So this was originally a bank. The bathroom is actually built inside the vault.
I was about to say, is the vault still here?
It's just a big concrete room.
Was it ever robbed?
Not that I know of, but I think the bank closed in '38.
They still make these kind of crackers?
Yep,
I thought you had to buy these out of a machine.
I'm at Sam's.
Very cool. A flat
They're all
top.
cans.
Nope.
Those cans,
It's a
actually,
pull tab.
these cans all came out of the bathroom ceiling. When we were remodeling and put a fan in the bathroom, we cut a hole in it and cans fell out of the ceiling. So guys would, I guess, go in there, snag a beer and shove it up in the ceiling.
It's pretty cool. There's
Hide
a
it.
PBR, Sean P.
I know, I love PBR.
Work. Very clever.
And then this was originally an alleyway, and they capped it in and made the third building. It was cafe at one point, post office, and then jewelry store. So now it becomes our side dining room.
So we just ate in the breezeway.
And this was the original drugstore for the town. They had a soda fountain and everything.
So where are the drugs now?
We don't talk to the kitchen staff about that.
Dad joke in the bathroom too.
So you see, some of the mounts are from my father-in-law.
Ow. That's a big boar.
Yeah, the only one I see that guy in the forest.
No. Like I've run up a tree.
This one's
fun after having a few cocktails.
Yeah, it happened a few times. That was another good size one.
Golly, that's a bear. Wow. That's crazy. I don't think they have boars that big in Texas.
Well, we try to get them before they get that big. Pretty much everybody knows everybody up here. The bartender already knows what's drinking before you sit down.
Our kind of place.
Have live music in the corner pretty much every other weekend.
That quote before. When I read about the evils of drinking, I gave up reading. Cool place, sir. Thanks for having us.
Thank you for
I
coming.
enjoyed the food.
Awesome.
Really, really good.
Awesome.
So if you're ever in Brook Neal, I don't know how to spell that. You need to stop here.
Just how it sounds.
DSG, right?
Yep.
Drugstore Grill. Let's go home.
Appreciate it, guys.
Thank you, sir.
As always, please
Like, tag, share, and follow, and most importantly, subscribe to our YouTube channel. See you next week.